Whip it!
Runner, I have a job for you.
I'm gonna enjoy breaking.
Elysium Labs is one of the taller buildings. You should see their logo on the side. I'm halfway there already. Let's see if you can catch up. Just to reiterate, Faith, you need to make your way to the agricultural division at Elysium. Use the shotgun on a terminal there, and then get out.
Over here.
Secrets, see what you can do to help us. I'm on it. Faith, I see you. Get down to the floor below and I'll shoot you a line. Slide out. Get out of there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we're playing Dominion mode, so this is 4v4, 2 teams, both trying to dominate the battlefield by way of 3 strategic control zones.
So here we are following my character, a knight, with my knight brothers and sisters. Our immediate priority was to gain control of Capture Zone A. We plan on doing that by pushing the attacking front back and out of the zone.
Speaking of pushing people out of the zone, check this out. Boom.
Just because you have Zone C, though, doesn't mean you're controlling the battlefield. The component to the art of battle is giving you, the fighter, control over both your attack and defense by tying it directly to the right stick.
Alright, so looking out over the map, you can see that my team, the attacking team, has just captured the central zone at Zone A, and also my teammates are pushing a little further and capturing Zone B. My Samurai Assassin doesn't have the greatest defense, but I have really good offensive capabilities and fast, lethal strikes. Now, this narrow bridge was a good setup for me to try and use my Arrow Storm, my Samurai Feet, to kind of take out at least one of you, but at least it made you separate.
And gave Lady Anne the opportunity to completely fail the Brotherhood.
I like how this next part goes.
Watcher. Better stay out of sight. Go away. No, you don't. Sorry, little one. I couldn't let you call for help. This is going to be harder than I thought. Just a couple more! Oh, come on! Yes! Here we go! Oh, someone's angry! All right, time to shut you down!
You're covered. Thanks, Sam. That tickles. Fire in the hole!
Sniper!
The hunter lays a trap for his prey.
You didn't make the cut. I've got you in my sights. Get the payload moving.
Pardon me.
No, had it.
Oh, let's break it! Damn! Get back!
Suiting up.
Mars is a dangerous place with deadly threats lurking at every corner. You'll fight other human survivors, such as the underworld mobs in the slums of Ophia, the ASC agents hurting you, the technomancers from rival corporation Aurora, and mutants whose DNA degenerated after being exposed to solar radiations, and who are now living as outcasts. But you'll also face much more fearsome enemies in the form of many hybrid creatures roaming the canyons of Mars. Originally bioengineered by the first settlers from the genetic makeup of animals found on Earth, their mutations have since grown out of control. The harsh living conditions on Mars led these creatures to develop effective defense mechanisms: poison, camouflage, brute force. They will aggressively defend their territory should you trespass. Master one or all of the combat stances: staff, blade with gun, or mace with shield. Each has its own skill tree where you can improve your existing skills or gain new ones by allocating XP you earn during your adventure. The staff combat is based on mobility and area damage using sweep moves and blows, effective against groups of enemies. Fighting with the blade and gun requires agility with careful dodging. The blade can poison enemies, while the nail gun lets you control the pace of the combat. Finally, the mace and shield combat stance focuses on defense. blocking and parrying the last second to stagger enemies and inflict heavy damage. It's also important to remember you may change stance during the fight. Let's not forget your Technomancer. Whichever combat stance you prefer, you can combine it with your electrical powers. Electrify your weapons to boost its damage and disruption ability, form a magnetic shield around you to boost your defense, directly attack with powerful arcs, or enter overload. Your Technomancy powers are what sets you apart, and will be an incredible asset in combat.
People like you always want to be the hero. The problem with being a hero is you have to be willing to die for what you believe in. If I were you, I wouldn't try so hard. You'll live longer.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle.
Meaning my ability to infiltrate, fight, and circumvent has now grown exponentially. Right along with the increasing threat level. Going in full force and guns blazing may result in casualties. But if I want a strong-arm Rucker into surrendering, it makes sense to use force. Engaging them with modified firearms, explosive nanoblades, and using my Titan shield to negate their counterfire as I roll through like a reinforced tank.
I have known exactly the kind of thug you are since the moment you entered.
If Ark had no involvement in the bombing, it might justify going in like a ghost, hacking their security systems, using the architecture to my advantage, delivering concussive blasts via the PEPS gun, and relying on the Tesla's electrified projectiles to avoid any unnecessary deaths. As anti-Ark conflicts become a global concern, Prague represents just one square on a giant chessboard whose pieces are continually manipulated from the shadows. I have to choose my allies wisely, reminding myself of the greater cause. The elite may obscure themselves in darkness, but the truth is still mine to reveal. I don't care that they only speak in whispers. I won't let them have the last word.
Said no.
This city survived the War of 1812, the Civil War, and God knows how many hurricanes. But when Lincoln Clay went after the mob, he inflicted more damage than all the wars and hurricanes combined.
Where the fuck you think you're going?
Sal Marcano deserves to die. I won't argue otherwise. Kill him, but let that be the end of it.
That's not enough.
It's enough if you say it's enough.
This isn't about bringing them back, or even exacting some street justice. It's about making that bastard feel what it's like to lose everything.
Welcome home, son.
Watch as I take it all away from him.
How do I find Alvarez? How? You were getting ready to fucking kill me.
I was just doing what Uncle Sal told me to do.
There's got to be something we can do. You are Sal Marcano.
We wouldn't be in this fucking mess if you'd done what you were supposed to do.
This is a one-way road. Once you start down it, there ain't no turning back.
You are who you are. No point in arguing with yourself.
Thanks.